right, hey there guys, it's Kim George here from YourChicGeek.com, and I want to welcome you to part 2 of this video series in how we're going to be using Kittl and some other tools to design a stationery set that you can sell on Amazon KDP. So before we dive off into this video, I'd first like to give a shout out and thank you to Kittl for sponsoring this video. You guys can click the link below to head over to check out Kittl, and then also use my code to get a discount to use the platform for creating different book covers, creating print-on-demand items, and so on and so forth. So please be sure to click the link below, and then also use the code below, ChicGeekYT, again, the ChicGeekYT, to get a 25% off a discount on all Kittl plans, including the annual plan for new users. But let's go ahead and dive off into the video. And what we're going to be doing today in part 2 of the series is we're going to be creating a planner to go into our stationery set. Okay, so if you guys can recall, if you have not seen video number 1, I'm going to link that below. But in video number 1, we created a journal design using Kittl's AI. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use that same design to create a planner to basically create the set or create the rest of the set for the stationery that you can upload to Amazon KDP. So I'm over in the dashboard of Kittl in the back end, and here is the cover design that I created for the journal that we created in the first video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click this little icon here, and then I'm going to duplicate this because I want to reuse the same design to create a consistent set for the planner and then also for the notebook that's going to complete the stationery set. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and click in here, and we're going to make a couple of changes to this cover to create the planner for the actual planner. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the title on this. So this is the planner cover design. All right, and then I'm just going to remove the word copy here, and that's going to be it. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change up some of the colors in here for the actual planner for the set, just to kind of make it pop just a little bit and stand out just a little bit as well. Okay, so first thing is going to be my daily journal for writing. So I'm going to change this to my daily planner by double clicking in here. I'm just going to write that. Okay, and planner and my daily planner and to-do list, something like that. Okay, all right, so that's going to be a little too big. So what I need to do is I need to double click in here, and I want to decrease the font size. So I'm going to come over here to the right, and right here where it says text size, I'm just going to decrease that until that red thing, the red line disappears. And I could have just did this too to make that work, but I'm just going to leave it as that. All right, so now we've done my daily planner and to-do list. All right, okay, cool. All right, so now once we're done with this, what I'm going to do is play around kind of with the colors and things in here to kind of see what I can do to kind of change things up a little bit. And so in the interior color, we have this kind of whitish or light bluish kind of color, which is fine. But maybe I'll just change up the color of the font. Okay, so maybe I'll do that. So I'll click on this, and then what I can do is I can actually click on this right here, and I can take this little pencil and I can just find one of the colors in here to see what that looks like. And I think that actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to click on this little circle here where it says text color, click on the pencil, and then I'm just going to use this dropper. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Actually, I can actually click on here because it's saving the colors here on the document colors, right? All right, so I actually think that looks pretty cute. I don't think I'm going to change anything else because initially what I was thinking about doing was changing the background to a pretty pink and then putting the text in white. But I think this actually could work for the stationery set. All right. Now, once I am done with this is probably going to be the easiest thing to do is I can actually download this, and you want to download this as a PDF file. We want to make sure that the DPI is set for 300, okay? And then I want to go ahead and click download because here again, this is going to be the cover that you will need to upload for your planner into Amazon's platform, okay? So we have the cover design, And then what I can do is I can actually take a look at this to see what it looks like. And that looks really, really cute. Okay, I do like that. All right, so that is that. All right, that's going to be the easiest thing to do. Now, the other thing that we do need to do is we need to create the actual interior for the planner. Now, when you're creating interiors for your low content books, there's a couple of different things that you can do. Number one, you can start from scratch, which is something that if you're good with design and things like that, you may want to do to just kind of create something that's unique to your brand. But if you know that you're not really good with design, then I would recommend going option number 2, which is using a template and heavily modifying those templates to fit your design aesthetic. Okay, so I have a couple of templates that I have available over in my shop, and then you also can use templates that are available, for example, over on Creative Fabrica, and I'm going to show you both really quickly. So this is an example of a daily planner that I have here that I've created that I'm going to resize because this one is an 8.5 by 11, but I'm going to resize this one really quickly, and this is using Canva Pro to work with a 6 by 9 design. So if I wanted to do that, what I would do is come to resize, to the resize and magic switch. I'm going to go to custom size, and then I'm going to go to 6.12. I'll just type that in, 6.125 by 9.25. Now you have to have Canva Pro in order to use this. So I'm going to type those dimensions in to resize this document, and then I'm going to click continue, and I'm going to let it do its thing. And once it's finished, then I should be able to resize this to that size. So here it is right here, and I'm going to just click copy and resize to resize this document. So once that's finished, we will look at the planner, and then we'll make some changes to it. So I'm going to click open for this. Now, anytime I resize something, I always have to go back and rename things, right? Because this is a different size. So I'm going to do interior daily planner, and I'll do 6 by 9 with bleed, just so I know. And then I'll do Kittl, okay, just so I can know what this is for. All right, now I'm going to come back and do some edits to this so that we can finish up the planner really quickly, but I also wanted to show you Creative Fabrica as well. Now, for those of you, again, who are not good with design and you want to use something that you basically can make your own, highly suggest going over and using Creative Fabrica, but what you will need to do is make some heavy edits. Now, whenever I'm looking for templates, just as an example on Creative Fabrica for things that I want to create, just to kind of mix things up and get variations of things, I always put in whatever the dimensions are that I'm looking for, the type of book, and then I always put Canva at the end because I want it to be Canva specific so that I can go in Canva to make the changes to those different templates. So here I think I put in a 6 by 9 daily planner Canva, something like that, and these are the results that it brought up for me. And so this is the daily planner that I saw that I thought would be really cute. So here it is right here. And so whenever you're looking at these different templates, you can click through and just look at them. Now, I have a subscription to Creative Fabrica, which saves me a lot of time, a lot of money as well. So if I wanted to use this, I could easily just download this template, and then I could open it up in Canva and start making my edits. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys what you could get access to over here in Creative Fabrica, okay, if you don't want to start from scratch. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and use the interior that I just copied. This is one that is available on my shop, and we're going to start making some quick edits to fancy this up and really make this something that is unique to the brand that I'm kind of going for. Now, to stay on brand, I know that I need to use the fonts, or I want to use the fonts that I have been using in my previous project. All right, so again, staying on brand, in my previous design, I pulled this up, which is here. This is the journal that we created in the first video, and the font that I'm using here is called Little Summer. And then I'm also going to use the same kind of border right here and all of this. Actually, what I'm going to do to make this easy is I'm just going to highlight all of this. I'm going to group this. I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to hop back over to my planner page. And then what I can do is I can just add a new page, and I'm just going to paste this here. And that's going to save me a lot of time, okay? So I'm going to remove all of this, and then we're just going to come here. Now, we know that this is not a daily journal. This is a daily planner and to-do list. So I'll put those words there. Planner, to-do list. All right. So I can actually keep this flower here just to kind of keep things consistent with the journal right here for that design. All right, and there you have it there. Now, since this is for a teen girl, I am going to change up some of the things here. And so here again, what I can do is I'm just going to group this, and I'm going to copy this to use this same second page over here. Again, keeping things consistent. So I'll just add a page, and then I will paste this here, and then I can get rid of this page. All right, now here is the daily planner. So I know that this is going to be for a teen girl. So what I want to do is I want to change up some of the fonts here, and I really want to make this more teen girl friendly in the design. All right, so let's start doing that. So first things first is what I'll probably do is bring this in the middle. The date, this is kind of small, so I can make this a 10. All right, and then what I can do here is I'm going to go ahead and highlight all of this, and I'm going to group these things together, and I want to bring this in a little bit because I know it's probably going to be outside of the margins here. All right, so we can do that. All right, and so now what I want to do is I'm going to start making this text a little bit bigger, and this is what size? That's a 9.6. I can actually make this a 10. Probably make this a 10. Okay, and I can ungroup, and I can just do top 3 tasks or something to kind of shorten this. All right, priorities, we can make this a size 10. All right, and then notes, we can do this at a size 10 as well. Okay. So for the rest of the font here, I probably can leave this as Montserrat, but I'm thinking I want to try the Little Summer. And I could probably do this at a 10. Yeah, I like that text there, that little Summer there. I do like that. And actually, no, I'm going to leave it as Montserrat. And then I can just highlight all of this for the times. And then I can make this a size 9 maybe. Yeah, because it's a little small right there. So we'll make that a size 9. I can bring this up, bring this up, bring this up. And then now we can change the text here from my daily planner. And I can do something with that other font. So I can do text, heading. All right, and we want to definitely beef up this design. So we'll do my daily planner. Let's see, I think this is it. And to-do list. So we'll do my daily planner. And then I can do this in a smaller. And to do this. All right, so we're gonna make this a little bit smaller here. This is too big. And actually, I can go to effects and I'm gonna curve this a little bit. I think that'll be kind of cute. Yep. So we'll do it like that. All right. All right, so that's the date. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and group these together. And there we go for that. And I could probably make this a little bit smaller. Now what I want to do really quickly is go to position, make sure this is centered, and that is good. And let's see, the date here is kind of in the way, so I'm gonna make that a little bit smaller. Maybe I can put this up here. Oh no, maybe not. Then I can do for the date. Okay. And then I know what I can do here. So I'm going to highlight all of this, guys, and I'm going to bring this down a little bit because it's kind of in the way. So we'll bring this down just a tad to have a little bit more room. Then we'll do notes. All right. And then I can bring down the date to here. All right. So there we go. Now, since this is for teen girls, we're going to look for doodles. This is something that I do like to use. So I'm going to go to elements. And I'm going to go to doodles. Excuse me. and I'll go to Doodle Flowers. And then I'm going to sort this and go to free. I want to use all free items, all right? So then I can go in and I can find some little doodle flowers and things to add to this to kind of jazz it up a little bit, because I feel like it's a little plain right now. So here's the other little flower here that I could have used. So I can put this over here actually. And I'm going off the cuff here, guys. So we're going to flip this here. And then I can just put this over in this corner and flip it here, maybe. Actually, yeah, I can do that. So we'll flip this here. Nope. And we'll flip this the other way. So we'll flip this way. All right. So we have that there. And then I could probably add a couple of other little doodle flowers. So let's go to see all, or just little doodles. So maybe, oh, let's see. We have, so here's one that I could probably add in the corner. Actually, I'm gonna take this out and I'm just gonna kind of duplicate this. So we can do this down like this, up, and then down. All right. All right, and then I'm going to bring these down just a little bit. And I just wanted to add some more pizzazz to this. I feel like it's just too plain. Okay. All right. And then I can group all of these together and just kind of bring these down a little bit. All right. And so now what I'm going to do is I am going to, oh, so I need to bring this down for notes. So under where it says notes, this is 2300 right here. So where it says notes, and then I can put a cute little butterfly that's kind of flying over here. So we'll do doodle butterfly. All right, and let's see what we have. So I think this should work. So we can do this. I can change it. And there's much more that I could have done to kind of doctor this up, but I just want to keep things simple for right now. Okay, so I'll change that to black. And then there you go. So that's the bottom little page there to kind of add just some to spice it up just a little bit here. All right. And there's that. So we're going to flip. And there you go. Okay. All right. So this isn't my best work, but I just wanted to show you guys an example of what you could potentially do. Okay. All right. So now that we have the planner page designed for this journal or this planner for teen girls. All right. What I'm going to do now is I need to delete all of the older pages and recopy the new page. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys the finished result. Okay, fam. So this is the finished product of the planner that's going to go in this set for the stationery items for teen girls. So we have our journal, and again, keeping things consistent with the same fonts, all of that good stuff. This is the journal that's going to be for writing, and then this is going to be the daily planner that they can use to plan out things. Here again, just wanted to show you an example though of how you can take something and reuse it to quickly create something else, but still keeping things consistent with the designs and things like that. Okay, so now that we're finished creating the interior for the planner, what you'll do is you'll just go to share. You're going to download this, and you're going to make sure that you download this as a PDF print file, and you want to select all 100 pages. That's the amount of pages that are in this planner. You want to do CMYK, best for professional printing, and then you want to download this because this is going to be what you will upload along with the cover that we created over in Kittl to Amazon KDP to make the complete planner. All right, so I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I'm excited and looking forward to video number 3, where we're going to do the notebook that goes with this stationery set. All right, so we've done 2 items so far. We've done the journal, which is in the first video. Second video, we've done the planner. And so the third video is going to be the notebook that goes in the complete set. All right, so I look forward to seeing you guys there. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.